Welcome to Chemistry Concepts KVL channel. In this session, we are going to discuss about Kenny-Zaro reaction. If you like this video, please hit the like button and share the video with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe our channel. Kenny-Zaro reaction is a base catalyzed disproportion reaction of aromatic or aliphatic aldehydes with no alpha hydrogens to give corresponding acid and alcohol. The definition explains that aromatic or aliphatic aldehydes which are not having alpha hydrogens are undergoing reaction in the presence of strong bases like potassium hydroxide or sodium hydroxide. As a catalyst, they form an acid and an alcohol. If you see this example formaldehyde, this is one molecule of formaldehyde and it is another molecule of formaldehyde which are not having any alpha hydrogen atoms, and both are react with each other in the presence of strong base called sodium hydroxide. We know that NaOH is a strong base and forms a corresponding an alcohol called methanol and sodium formate. Here one hydrogen from formaldehyde and another hydrogen from sodium hydroxide are getting added to this formaldehyde and forms methanol. The remaining part of this sodium hydroxide, that is sodium and oxygen, are getting added to this CHO of this formaldehyde and forms the salt of this molecule, that is sodium formate. So in this reaction, one formaldehyde is getting converted into methanol and another formaldehyde is getting converted into sodium formate. As in the same way, let's take one example for aromatic aldehydes. As we know that benzaldehyde is an aromatic aldehyde and two molecules of benzaldehyde do not have any alpha hydrogen atoms and both are reacting with each other in the presence of base like potassium hydroxide as a catalyst and forms benzyl alcohol and potassium benzoate. Let us see the mechanism for Kenny-Zaro reaction. First of all, we have taken potassium hydroxide as a base, K++ OH minus. Step 1. In first step, we have taken one molecule of benzaldehyde. This nucleophile comes and attack on this carbon. Whenever this nucleophile come and attack on this carbon, the electrons are migrated like this and forms a fine structure called hydroxy alkoxide ion, HOH. This is hydroxy alkoxide ion. It occurs very fastly, hence it is called fast step. Due to the attack of nucleophile, this step is known as attack of nucleophile. So first step is attack of nucleophile. Let's go for second step. In second step, hydroxy alkoxide ion react with another benzaldehyde. Here we know that hydroxy alkoxide ion contains negative charge on oxygen, and these electrons are migrated like this, and these electrons are migrated like this, and this hydrogen is goes as H minus ion and attack on this carbon. So this shift is called hydride shift or hydride transfer shift. This is second step. Step number 2 is hydride transfer shift. Let's go for next step. Here, whenever these two electrons are migrated to this carbon, it forms as C double bond O and OH. And whenever this hydrogen is shifted to this carbon atom, it is written as oxygen getting negative charge. Whenever this hydride is shifted to this carbon, automatically these electrons are shifted to oxygen atom. So oxygen getting negative charge. It is slow step and rate determining step, which means the rate of reaction is depends on this step. Let's go for third step. Step number 3. Here proton transfer will takes place, which means this proton is transferred to this oxygen and form as O negative we know that it is an alcohol, which means it is a benzyl alcohol. And it is an acid. This potassium ion is come and attack on this oxygen atom and forms O negative K positive, O minus K plus, and it forms potassium benzoate. See this mechanism. Here two molecules of benzaldehyde undergoes reaction in the presence of strong base like potassium hydroxide and forms an alcohol, that is benzyl alcohol, and an acid, that is potassium benzoate. In this reaction, one aldehyde is oxidized into acid and one aldehyde is reduced into alcohol. So both oxidation and reduction takes place in this reaction, hence this is called redox reaction.